3 rounds down. Only question is how you going to act. You already know who it is, man. It's J400, Mr. How You Gonna Act himself. You know, I'm back with something different a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to my 400 Thoughts, you know what I'm saying? It's just a little segment where I just give my expertise, little thoughts on how I feel about the game and shit, just current events in the game and the culture and shit like that, man. I don't do too much of this shit, you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of interviews. Of course, y'all know me for that shit, but I don't really get to talk to y'all and really just give y'all my expertise and what I really think on my own terms, you know what I'm saying? So this is for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And, I know this weekend, shout out to Newrl, Ultimate Madness 3. A lot of big names on there, a lot of up-and-comers. Well, everybody on there is really kind of established, but, you know, this is the biggest tournament I want to say that they've had out of the 3. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. It'll be on Caffeine. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got that, download the app so you can watch the battles live. You know what I'm saying? It's 8 battles on Saturday, but I ain't gonna really touch on that too much because I got, you know what I'm saying, predictions and recaps coming for y'all with that shit. But I do wanna touch on like this new era, the new RL shit, the new era niggas, and then you got your smack era. You know what I'm saying? You got your DVD era. I wanna like kind of break that shit down, like. Thing for the new niggas that's coming in this shit, like, you need to have more respect for niggas coming into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you want to push the narrative that y'all the new dudes in town and all of that, but it ain't the same amount of work. It's not the same body of work. You know what I'm saying? That DVD or smack era niggas put in. It's not. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is so many niggas now, is it to the point where it's going to get watered down? Because a lot of niggas is saying the same shit. You got new niggas calling out niggas they feel like they in the same lane with, you know what I'm saying? So if a nigga is spitting, he feel like he could call out a Chiller or, you know what I'm saying, or DNA or fucking any of them niggas of that sort, or Lux or JC, niggas with pens or some shit. They think they could call out them. Then you got niggas that think they bullies or gangster niggas. They think they could call out the Shugs, the Rexes, and it's like, yo, like, make a lane for yourself. That's how you, you know what I'm saying? You set a legacy, you know what I'm saying? You build upon your legacy, you know what I'm saying? On top of your legacy, as I should say. That's how you build. You know what I'm saying? I understand that y'all niggas want to battle niggas and they quote unquote call it that. Certain battlers are gatekeepers and that shit help you. Let me tell you something. That shit can make or break you. Because when some of these guys come in there, they not playing, bro. They feel disrespected. So you thinking you got an easy battle, they gonna come in there and wipe the floor with you. And then what? You gotta start back over. That's what they not telling y'all niggas. So be mindful of what y'all doing and who y'all calling out. Just set a lane for yourself. That's what make niggas stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as Geechee, Twerk, these was the last few guys, and you got the Lou, and you got Easy, and these guys coming in real sick. Some of them, well, the Twerks and Geechees, they left legacies. They built upon their shit. You know what I'm saying? What they had in front of them. You know what I'm saying? And then it became later calling out these other niggas, you know what I'm saying? Once they were in the game, in the mix with them. You know what I'm saying? But you niggas come in here, you beat a couple of nobodies and feel like you deserve that nigga. Like, why? Why? The fuck make you feel like that? It didn't work for nobody like that. I don't give a fuck what stories y'all niggas heard or what. Didn't work for nobody like that. So, like, be mindful of that shit, man. It's a way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? You could be disrespectful respectfully. You know what I'm saying? But That's how I feel about the you new era niggas. Like, just be mindful of that shit, man. Then you got, that's just for the new RL, like the new niggas I see, like Crucible nigga. I'm not gonna say too much of the Easy and the Real Six because they've been around. These are just newer guys. They, you know what I'm saying? They in the mix now. So, right now they at the brink of, it's just a make or break for them. You know what I'm saying? As far as this the smack era niggas go, like, where do we go from here? Or where do it go from here? A lot of niggas should be elevating, doing other things, you know what I'm saying? Like, still give back to the culture, still put on classic performances, but yeah, you do want to give back to these guys, but I say it's just more of a teaching thing. I don't think everything you gotta battle all these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need to save some of the suspense, you know what I'm saying? Let some niggas get rest from that smack era, that DVD era. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas need to chill, you know what I'm saying? And let probably the guys that wasn't too much in the light but was in that era start getting they just due, and and the other new guys that's filling in, you still got them in there, and then let these new guys, once they do what they need to do, just climb up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? It may seem like that, but you will understand later why I'm saying a lot of the shit I'm saying, bro, because it's sometimes I just feel like nobody's schooling these niggas the right way or telling them what they need to hear or letting them know. Like, I don't really see them blogging or like nobody there's not one guy, and it's not just because it's the tournament. Even if I was in the Crucible, I would still promote myself. Whether it's a music video, whether it's some of my old battles and shit, whether it's, I got a beg of knowledge or Uncle Ra or anybody, J. Bahimi, to just get 5 minutes of my time and let niggas know what the fuck I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? Instead of waiting for an event and thinking I'm the man, you know what I'm saying, to niggas that ain't really shit either. That ain't how that shit go, you know what I'm saying? You want to move accordingly in this shit. Like, for a nigga like me, they feel like I don't get booked all the time. I turn certain shit down, and that's not tooting my horn. Like, niggas would be like, oh, niggas ain't got it like that. It's just certain things you don't wanna do if you, for one, you not gonna give it your all, and two, if you really feel it's not gonna work out for you, you shouldn't do it. So sometimes I just think more strategically. I've been in the game long, so why would I just battle a whole bunch of new niggas and shit like that? Why? I've gave that a try, and 99.9% of the time I come out successful. You know what I'm saying? And it don't really do nothing for the other motherfucker. They end up battling somebody else, and that may be the break for them or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's all a chess move. But for any other of these niggas, like new niggas and niggas that is mid-tier, just start looking at how you move in this shit and what you need to do. Just look at your surroundings and see what you can do, brother, to expand your career. It's more shit. Because you're not battling every single day. So you got to find something else. Got to keep the people entertained until they do see you on that stage and shit. Like, until you get to an Ultimate Madness, until you get to a Gnome, until you get to a Summer Madness or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But, and that just don't go for URL. Gotta go for all new battle rappers, up and coming niggas, man. Like, y'all know y'all looked up to certain battle rappers, so show respect, show the competitiveness, the competitive side first, you know what I'm saying? Instead of jumping out the window saying shit you don't mean, because then you get in that ring and then you get whooped on, then you might end up, that might be a career ender, or you might be back to square one, and he don't really want that shit. Because there's too many battle rappers in the world at this point. Like, when I came in the game, it was like, you had your DVD era niggas, and we was still kind of like catching the end of the DVD. So, been in this shit for a long time, bro. See him come and go, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you on what you want to do with it, though. But that's like my expertise I want to give to the newer guys that's coming in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to the guys that's newer, that's like more so being established now, like the Kid Chaos and all of them, but that sort in that class. Y'all doing a good job. Y'all doing a great job. But be mindful. Still do these same things, man. Because now y'all can potentially become household names. So you want to do the same shit you see, bro. Like, you don't want to be just like a motherfucker that's in front of you, but you do want to kind of, there's a blueprint to this shit. And if you want to be a household name, there's certain things that you got to do. And that's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas learn quicker than others. Some things work for other people. Some things don't. You got to grind extra hard. For the niggas that it don't work for, I hope your bars is like out of this world. You know what I'm saying? I hope it is. Because other than that, you know, you got to have everything else, man. You got to be able to entertain these people, and you got to be able to be consistent with it, man. That's all this shit is about at the end of the day, is consistency and, you know, hard work. And all that shit will pay off in the end, man. You know what I'm saying? But then my thoughts on you know, the new era and the older era, and how I feel like, you know, in areas where it could be helped, that these are the areas that need to be helped. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give my expertise on that. This is 400 Thoughts. It's going to be more of these to come, you know what I'm saying? This is the first segment, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, How You Gonna Act Network, you know what I'm saying? Follow me, J400 Block, on Instagram, on Twitter, J Parker on motherfucking Facebook, you know what I'm saying? J400 Block also on Facebook too, you know what I'm saying? That's the fan page or whatever the case may be. And, you know, be on the lookout for more music and all that, man. Strictly Business on all streaming platforms right now. Strictly Business, you know what I'm saying? The video out on How You Gonna Act Network. Make sure you watch that. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Do whatever you want to do. And you already know, man. It's your boy, man, J400.
Rounds down. Only question is, how you gonna act?